This is my van on the show, and it's actually my personal van. It's called the Malta van. That's because there's all these Maltese crosses on it. Because I've got Maltese heritage on one side of the many sides of the family. So I thought, mate, I'm going to do Malta van and deck it out, everything fully Maltese. This is the cross I'm talking about. That's technically from the country of Malta. This cross, it signifies that it's the best country ever. And you can see that this is proved because there's a thing at the front of this van that says Malta forever. Zoom in, cameraman. Zoom into it now. Malta, Malta forever. And that's actually the Maltese flag there. For all the people who are Maltese, they're going to be so pumped when you watch this bit now. You're pumped, aren't you? And the rest of you don't even give a shit. But for the Maltese, be pumped, because there's the flag. I'm in the front of the van, and look, my favourite feature is this. Fully metal, Malta Cross steering wheel. And some of you do cook your hands like they do, sometimes you put your hands on and they get singed, like when you put it on a barbecue and you get burned. But how cool does that look, man? I mean, again, the Maltese people are pumped and the rest don't give a shit. But, I think that is just even if you weren't Maltese, what a sick cross. What a top design. Anyway, other features that are in the front here, as you can see, there's that's a rear vision camera for when you reverse, or if there's a chick behind you. See, you can see that. 6 stereo, of course stolen, paid for in cash at a cheap price. There's a little thing down here, I don't know what it is. We took the rear vision mirror off because you've got the video thing, so you don't need it. An interesting feature of this van is what they call the suicide door. Now you see how it's opened the wrong way? Normally you get just sliding, this opens like that. That's because for example, if a car was coming this way, then it would ride off the side of the van, hence the name suicide door. 2 speakers, very breast-like I might say, I don't know if the design was like that. That wasn't my design, it was another bloke. And because of this suicide door thing, you can see it actually has opened on us when we was filming, and it dented all the side here. And I've done my best to kind of fix it, but you can still see the ding created. And the reason it flew open is because we had an idiot sound man who was in the van with us, and the idiot didn't even lock the door, mate. Didn't lock the door. Driving along, we could have killed I don't know, there could have been kids on a bike. You bloody idiot, mate. That's all I can say. This is the interior, my favourite bit. Now, this wasn't in the show. This is recently an addition. As you can see, stripper pole for strippers to come in and do dancing. I'll admit the height, it's not that easy for tall strippers and that. But for short ones, I reckon they could still do a bit. Just the comfy chair, you can sit here and have a conversation with a chick once they get in here. Speakers, massive speaker over here, television, so you can watch TV. I mean, you could live in here, mate. There's families in Sydney with all the mortgages and they're losing their homes. They would love to have a van like this, especially the bogan ones because of the stripper pole. That's the best bit. I mean, look, I'll admit, so far we haven't been able to get any tall chicks in here, but some short ones are bound to come. Maybe David can hook us up with some dwarf strippers. Not that I'm into them, but, because the height's right. We've now come to the arse end of the van. I put in this massive subwoofer. I wanted to get a bigger one, but because of the new Hoon laws, they said that's the limit. That's the maximum. A very special thing, again for the Maltese people who are pumped and the rest who don't give a shit, is this great picture on the back. As you can see, if you come in, cameraman, come closer. This is a picture I've done of a place in Malta called Gozo, and there's a boat, and there's the cathedral, the church, and the houses, and what a top picture. Just have a look just appreciate the art, just for a second. I'm not going to say nothing, just appreciate it. it's very like emotional when you see that. If you're Maltese, the rest don't give a shit. And down here, probably for the hoons like myself, double exhaust. That's important, mate. There's actually only one exhaust in there, but I just stuck that on to make it look good. And it makes heaps of noise. There's the camera we've seen before. So, like, for example, if I was at Summernats with this van and you're a chick, you could come and flash, like, right up to that camera. And we'd see everything in the front and probably have taped it too. Now, tell me why, with these mags, this van didn't get on that Top Gear show. Tell me, mate. Look at these mags. They're number one. You can't get better mags than that in Australia. That's the number one mag. I mean, what, they got Lamborghinis. Have they got mags like that? No, mate. You know how many chicks I've pulled because of their mags? Top Gear stooges? Heaps, mate. What have yous got? Nothing. That's why you need to have these mags on the Top Gear. But I'm not doing it now. Sucked in, you stooge me around too long. You can't have them, mate. Just, good luck to you, Top Gear. Sucked in, Top Gear. Sucked in.